Hi, Bob Gale here from Back to the Future. Today I'm here with Des from Screen Used, who has brought over a fantastic collection of Back to the Future props, memorabilia, and original Screen Used stuff from all three movies, and it is the best collection of stuff I have seen in a really long time. This is all in connection with the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future, and all of this material is going to be available on auction. So if you are interested in procuring any of this stuff for your own personal collection, and who wouldn't, you go to we'regoingback.com, there'll be a link for the auction, and you'll get a much better view of everything, and you'll get a chance to place a bid. The final live part of the auction will be on October 24th at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Prior to the dance, the final portion of the auction will take place, and that's where you'll get to find out if you win. Des, this stuff is amazing. I haven't seen some of this stuff since we made the movies. Where'd you get this?
Well, a lot of it's obviously come from different sources over the years. We've had a relationship with the property master and some other production folks over the years. And this stuff is now available for the auction that's coming up on the 24th.
Look what happens to your son!
If we take a look at the USA Today newspapers, that's a pair of them.
That's right. I have a couple of these in my own collection, so I'm quite familiar with these. These are the real deal.
I need to borrow your hoverboard.
Everybody's going to look at this hoverboard, and again, as an owner of one of these, I can attest to its authenticity. This is one of the foam ones.
Yep.
Probably one that Michael J. Fox threw down.
Yep. Or
carried around, or it could have been even used in part 3.
Hey, pizza! I'm hungry.
All right, just wait your turn.
When it's ready, could you just shove it in my mouth?
We had a bunch of these guys made, the Pizza Hut wrapper for the hydrator.
Now this has an interesting feature. It has a dust jacket. Books used to have these to protect the covers.
Of course, we had a bunch of sports almanac covers made as well.
And this is an extra one.
The dust cover. No, this is just a.
Yeah, this is an extra cover.
Right.
Right.
So this is an extra cover, not a dust cover.
How many kids? Dad, what the hell are you doing?
Relax, Marty. It's just a sleep-inducing alpha rhythm generator.
Probably the coolest thing here is the sleep-inducing alpha generator, and it works. I mean, it flips up. Will put you to sleep. If you keep listening to me talk about it, maybe it will.
I was prime!
And then here's another one of Doc's future props, the futuristic binoculars. There we go. I can see that girl. Now this is something that even I was surprised, because I didn't even remember what this is.
This is from in the future scenes in Cafe 80s for holding milk. And there was a lot of different, obviously.
Oh yeah, you put the straw in there, and actually maybe one of the bicycle riders was sipping.
Potentially. A lot of detail, just like on the Pepsi Perfect and the other bottles, there's a lot of detail.
Well, that's one of the hallmarks of Back to the Future, lots of detail.
If the me of the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
Okay, everybody recognized the Western Union letter that Doc got. Now there were 2 or 3 versions of this, I think. One version that was designed to get wet at the end of part 2, and then there was the other version that Doc reads in part 3. This is from part 3 for sure, because here in this paragraph where Doc says, "Inside you will find repair instructions. My 1955 counterpart, that's me," is written out here.
My 1955 counterpart, that's me.
Now, of course, "that's me" is a aside in the movie. Obvious perfect cue card type of deal here. So.
Hilldale. Nothing but a breeding ground for tranks, lobos, and zip heads.
No explanation. If you've seen Back to the Future 2, you know exactly what this is. If you have not seen Back to the Future 2, you're probably not watching this.
Well, great, you're alive.
This is the phone book page that has Doc Brown. There's a lot of Browns in Hill Valley here. One of the many faxes from Back to the Future Part 2, and it's yellowed, and it's a real deal, definitely.
Hey, Doc! Doc, we just hit 35!
Okay, Marty, I'm coming aboard!
A battery that Marty used for the walkie-talkies. It's not a real battery. There's nothing in it, so you don't have to worry about it leaking and ruining all your other Back to the Future stuff. We had quite a few of these guys made.
Yeah, it's one of the passenger cars, so that's not the DeLorean one, of course.
Okay.
But it's for one of the various different cars that were there.
An incredible collection of call sheets. Yeah, these are all for Back to the Future 1. It looks like it's almost a complete set. I don't even have these in my bunch of stuff.
Third time's a charm.
A wedding photo of Biff and Lorraine from part 2, Third Time's a Charm. This, we believe, was seen in the background in Biff's penthouse. When Marty walks in there, it's sitting there in the background. Claire's dress from part 3, the gorgeous purple dress designed by the great Joanna Johnston. This is probably one of the most memorable costumes in the entire trilogy.
Hey, Gramps! I told you 2 coats of wax on my car, not just 1!
There's 2 more things that, while we couldn't actually bring them in the house, they're a little bit big.
Yeah.
Griff's BMW from Back to the Future Part 2.
Yes.
It's not cherry exactly, but it's the real thing. It doesn't actually hover.
Nope.
You'll have to see Goldie Wilson III to take care of that for you.
That's right. That's right.
Something special that was made for this specific purpose, which is perfect replicas of the Lions Estate signs that are seen in parts 1 and 2 and 3. These are full-scale replicas, right?
Yep, they are. So they were modeled after the actual ones that were in the back lot.
At great expense and aggravation to
Yes.
Joe Walser and everybody else that was involved, but
There's one set of them that'll be auctioned off.
and the second set will be donated to Universal.
So only 2 in the world. One's at Universal and the ones that you can own from the auction.
So again, this incredible collection of Back to the Future props and call sheets will be available for auction. The online component, go to we'regoingback.com. The live portion of it will be at the First United Methodist Church in Hollywood on October 24th, preceding the recreation of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. You can bid online, you can bid in person, you can do both. A portion of the proceeds will be going to Team Fox and Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's. You'll be doing some good for the foundation as well as for your own collection of stuff.